Good morning. Happy Tuesday that feels like a Monday because yesterday was Labor Day and I'm going to be confused all week long, and I'm sure you guys will be too. It is, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 6:45. I have gotten ready this morning. I got ready and finished getting ready about 6:30. I wanted to read my new book, Ruth Ware's The Turn of the Key. So I got ready a little early so I could sit down. I love to do that so that I'm not just flying out the door, and I have a bad start to the morning. So I gave myself enough time. I started getting ready earlier, and then I just sat down and enjoyed my book. I'm about to make a cup of coffee in my little travel, there they are, my little travel mugs that I showed y'all yesterday. I'm gonna go and start the day. So it's gonna be a good week. We're not gonna have any distractions, we're not gonna have any disruptions. We're just gonna have a normal week. I'm telling myself that so that, you know, maybe it'll actually happen. You can tell I've started decorating for fall a little bit. I will show you guys everything. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Right now my living room is not completely done, but I do want to give y'all just a little sneak peek. That's my little dog. That's my mom's little dog. She comes over and stays with Piper during the day because Piper is just obsessed with her. Her name is Libby, and then that's my little dog Piper. And I just put this warm blanket out of the dryer for them. But this is my sneak peek of my living room. Just a little bit of fall. I haven't completely finished it yet, but I will. But I've rambled enough. It is time to start the day, and I don't want to be late. So I'm gonna get off, I'm gonna stop talking, I'm gonna grab my coffee, and then I'm going to leave, and I will check in with you guys later today or tomorrow at some point, I promise. Hey y'all, it is the afternoon. It is currently 5:32. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's 5:32. I've been home since about 3:30, 3:40. I ate supper as soon as I got home, and then I have been on the phone trying to get my TV set up since 3:45, and it is now 5:30. I have been putting it off because I knew it was going to be just such a long process, because there's just something about me that, like, I can't have a normal phone call and have something set up. There's always something that just hinders it, or it's just some like weird something. I called Dish, which I should back up. If you don't know, I built this current house last year, and I moved in it in March, and I've not had TV hooked up yet. So I'm not a huge TV watcher, y'all know that. I'm a huge reader, but I don't like love TV, and if I do watch something, it's usually on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon, and that hasn't been an issue until football season started last weekend. I love to watch Alabama football, and I could not watch it because I did not have anything hooked up. I know that there are things online, and I've looked into it, like YouTube TV and Hulu Live, and I thought about it, but there's a delay because of the internet around here, and just for like local channels for sports, it wasn't that good of a system, and like ESPN would stall, and it just wasn't that great. So I decided that I was going to bite the bullet, and I was gonna set up Dish, because Dish is what I had in my old house. I had the worst experience with their customer service, so I got off the phone with them and I ended up calling DirecTV. The girl that I talked to at DirecTV was super sweet, super helpful. Took her forever. I stayed on the phone with her for 45 minutes. I looked at the call time when I hung up the phone. She was so sweet and helpful, but slow as Christmas. So I got that set up. They cannot come out until September 14th, which is a Saturday. They could come out September 11th. That was their earliest available date, but it was like at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I can't miss school just for that, and I hated to get my mom to miss school too. So they're coming September 14th, which is also, it's not this Saturday but next Saturday, so I'm gonna miss this week's game too. But I'll be there for that third game. I should have got it set up. I'm just kicking myself because it just didn't feel like football. It didn't feel like fall when I was like decorating the house, because football's normally on and game days on, and I didn't have anything. So anyways, in 2 weeks I will have TV. I don't know if it was worth the afternoon I just spent, but I'll have it. Anyways, I had big plans to sit at my computer and work and do some stuff for my classroom, and then like catch up on some emails and do some work for TPT. But after all of that, I just don't have any energy to do anything. So I think I'm going to go and get changed into some loungewear because I'm still in clothes from school, and I'm just gonna sit on the couch and read. And I'll try again to be productive tomorrow. But I thought I would let y'all know of my troubles and my struggles this afternoon, and hopefully tomorrow afternoon is a more productive afternoon without a 45-minute phone call from DirecTV. Hey y'all, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I have gotten ready again early for the second day in a row. I'm about to start reading, I'm still reading Ruth Ware's book. Still really good. I did want to share a couple of things with y'all real quick before I would go to work. We're gonna start chapter books today. Like when I say chapter books, we're gonna start a little bit of independent reading time, because independent reading is very, very important. It's a cause near and dear to my heart. I always made time for independent reading in 5th grade, and I want to start carving out, you know, of course not 30 minutes in 2nd grade, because one, they can't, like their stamina is not that strong. They can't last for 30 minutes. And two, we don't have time. But I want to start building in just a little bit of time. So I'm going to, like, of course we have books in our classroom, but I'm going to like raise the level of excitement, and I'm going to bring them the new books that I bought this summer. So I've been saving them. They've been in my office, and I haven't brought them to school. So I'm taking them to school today. These are just a couple of them. I don't exactly know, I mean, all of them aren't picture books, I mean chapter books too, but I don't exactly know how I'm gonna do it, and I realize I should have more of a plan, but the timing feels right. I'm gonna do it today. So I don't know if I'm gonna have them like take the books home or keep the books in the classroom. I'm thinking keep the books in the classroom, but I would like for them to take them home and read them too. So I don't know. I will keep you guys updated on what I decide. In other news, I'm still working on the living room. I didn't do much last night or yesterday afternoon because, of course, the whole TV thing lasted forever. I am gonna do one productive thing this afternoon, I know, and I'm going to do the wreaths on the doors right here. So this is the dining room. I still have not, let me show y'all. Right now it's just housing all of my fall decor that I haven't placed yet. But this is the table that's in here, and then I want a cabinet for right here on this wall. But ooh, I don't know why it's not focusing, probably because there's nothing there. But I haven't come across anything that I love, so I'm still waiting on that, and I hope I find something soon, because you know it's prime decorating time right now, or it's about to be with fall and then Christmas coming up. So right now I have all of this in here, so it's not like picture worthy yet, but I have these 2 wreaths. I showed these in my fall haul. I got these at TJ Maxx, and then I just added the little bows right here, and I'm gonna hang those on the doors right here. But I don't want to do a command hook because I've had really bad luck with command hooks here lately. So I'm gonna try and do a little push pin on each one and see if that works. But I forgot to get the push pins or bring them home last night, so I've got to do that today. The morning sun is awful in the living room, so keep that in mind. If you're building a house, think about where the sun is going to be. Anyways, I'm going to get going because I've got car duty today, which is not my favorite thing, but we're gonna make it through. We're gonna have a good day. So I will check in with you guys later on. Hey y'all, it is Thursday afternoon. I just have gotten home. I'm about to eat supper. I eat supper right off the bat. I have to eat, which it's like I eat lunch at 10:30. We go at 10:30, so it's been quite a while since I've eaten. So I'm about to eat supper. Then I'm gonna go back out to my classroom because I want to rearrange some areas in my classroom. There are a couple of areas in my classroom that, like the classroom setup, is not working, that I didn't realize when I did the classroom this summer, which I always do that. Until you get in the space with the kids and like you work and you do your center rotations, you don't really know what areas work and what they don't. what areas don't. So I'm gonna go back out tonight and rearrange some things. I started doing it while the kids were eating snack. We eat snack the very last part of the day, like right before car riders. And I got one table moved, but I didn't want to do too much because they were in there. So I'm gonna go back out tonight and fix some areas and try to get the flow going a little bit better, because certain areas are not working, and I'll explain that when I go out there tonight. I'll like talk to y'all about what areas work and what don't and why. So I just thought I would pop on real quick and share what I was going to do and share what the plan was this afternoon. I'm going to go and eat supper right now, and then I will check back in when I'm in my classroom. Okay, so it's about 5 o'clock. I'm obviously back in my classroom. I'm gonna work on rearranging some areas. I've been here for about 15 minutes and I've done a couple of things, and then I remembered I hadn't talked to you guys or shared anything. So let me share a little bit of what I've done and why I'm moving certain parts and why certain parts are not working. So the first thing that I have moved is my small group table. My small group table was right over here. I haven't done anything here. I'm still working on that. This is where the kids hang their book bags. So normally it's not like all open like that. And I can't put anything under that or to the side because it's all used during the day. This is where it was. If you watched like my summer setup vlogs, I like had everything. I put the vowel posters over here because this is where our small group was. I love how it looked, but it just was not functional because we have to keep our doors locked, and every time somebody would come in, my kids that were supposed to be working with me and concentrating with me would run up and open the door, and it was too distracting because it was right there. So I also could not see a couple of the groups when they were working because my small group table was here, and then I had a group over here that was blocked by that table, and I had a group back there which I could see them well, and then I had the nugget and all that right there, and I couldn't see it because of that table. So I had to change things because the flow just was not right. So I have moved the nugget and everything up here. I love the way it looks from here, like from this angle, and it's useful. I mean, that's of course the most important part. I wanted the nugget this way so the kids could lean back and it could be used more, because right now we're just having to use those triangles. But there is a plug right there, and I just didn't feel comfortable leaving it exposed for them, and I wanted the lamp, and so I would have had a cord, and it just didn't work. So I have it like this. From this angle I hate it, but again, the door when it's open and then when the kids book bag, I think it'll be okay, and I think it's really functional this way, which of course is the most important part. So this is a center. This is where the kids take their Chromebook. I have a group that work on their Chromebook, and we do Epic, and they have assignments on Epic, which if you don't know Epic, it's free, it's wonderful. But they sit here and they work on that. I also have, which now that it's here, I'm thinking about not having the computers here because there's just so much space to like have actual centers. So I'm thinking about changing it, but this is where we keep our books that we've read for Classroom Book a Day, and we like do graphic organizers with those. The kids use those in independently in centers. So I may change like what we do here, but the area at least works. And then I have another center over here which is just independent reading, which I may change now to Chromebooks, and have that center over there be like the comprehension center, and then they could just like find a comfy place here and have their Chromebooks and do their Epic assignment. I'm in the process, and I'll probably tackle this next week, and I'll share it with you. I've started putting the books in the bins and getting all of that organized. That has been quite an undertaking, but it is so not useful and functional right now. So the bins are definitely going to help, but that's a whole other project, y'all. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is word work. This has been the only center that works, but I did have like a pink, green, and a pink rug, and it was too much rug down on like the actual usage of the rug. Like the kids couldn't, a lot of it was under the table, and then the sides they just couldn't use a lot of it. So I eliminated the green, even though I loved the way the green looked with the pink, and I put it up here. Pink one under here. It was causing a lot of separation, which I could get like a rug or like some tape or something, but it was causing a lot of separation with it being so big with the three. So I think it works better. I do love how the pink, green, and pink looked, but this works better. Which brings me to my small group table. I don't love, again, how it looks here, but it's just so much more functional, which is what I'm trying to achieve, because you know we've got to work in this space, and just right now it's not working as well as it could or as well as it should. So I have moved my small group table over here. I have more than 3. That's just how many chairs I have right now. We normally pull up more, but I've got to get all of this sorted and organized. As you can see, all of this, that's my progress monitoring that I've got to do. We have books over here because I've got tables. See, like little things like that, stuff's just not working, and I want to fix that because that's just a daily hindrance that I would like to eliminate. I'm working with our technology coordinator to get all of this stuff going. This was the leftover technology in the classroom because I inherited the 2nd grade teacher's technology, and I also had the 5th grade stuff that I actually wanted and used. But when I got over here, there's a laptop. It's like a brand new laptop, so I don't need my teacher computer anymore, so I need to get rid of that. And then there's like a couple of Mimios that are not being used anymore. There were 2 Elmo document cameras. I got rid of those. I'm so lucky to have all that technology, and as a school, we're so lucky to have all that technology, but right now I need it gone because it's in the way. So I'm going to work on cleaning up this mess and decluttering this space and making it useful and functional so that we can actually get some work done in this class.
Strange brew is what we're used to. Get high on life, that's me and you. Run away to the sunset. Run away with the sky left far behind. Strange brew is meant for me and you.
Ran out. I made sure and checked the battery power, but I didn't remember to check the SD card. So I'm filming on my phone, probably not the best sound quality, forgive me, but I'm about to leave. I feel good about the progress that I made. There are still some areas that, I don't even know where to look right here. There are still some areas that need some work and need some help and need some attention, but I wanna try this tomorrow and see if how the kids, work in this space, and then I'll adapt and go from there this weekend. So let me show you what I did and what I'm still kind of struggling with. Small group. I feel so much better about small group. I think it'll be really good here. I've got progress monitoring over there that I need to organize, but it is over there and it has a spot now. I've got some empty space there to work with. This I'm still struggling with because you've got some cords. We turn in unfinished work and unfinished morning work and unfinished center work here. I have nowhere to put these chart tablets, so they're just here, and that of course is not a good spot for them. Then we've got our pencil sharpening station, which I don't let the kids sharpen pencils, I sharpen them, but it's right here. And then crayons that we find in the floor are right there. That's obviously not a good setup, and I've got to figure that out. I've got technology that is going to be picked up in the morning, so all of that mess will be clear. I did nothing over here, and then all of this is still the same. I did move practice books and textbooks over here because since we're departmentalized and since I have tables, the kids don't have anywhere to put their books if they don't have a desk, so I had to come up with a solution for that. Like that right there. I mean, this is just little stuff that I'm talking about that I need to fix because I don't need a box like that. That has markers and software and stuff for this, and I just haven't had a chance to go through it and figure out what it is. So that really stresses me out and that really bothers me, but I'm trying to just look over that. But that's going to be it for today. I feel good about what I've done. I feel like it's going to, be workable in the classroom and help our classroom run a little bit smoother during centers and during daily instruction. So I'm feeling good. I will tackle the rest of the stuff over the weekend, but I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next week. Bye.